As you learn in the beginning of the novel, Mabel is Cora's mother, who left her when she was a young girl to escape to freedom. Throughout the book, we feel the hurt of Cora from being abandoned by her mother and being left to fend for herself and ultimately find her own way to freedom. As I read the novel, I continued to have mixed feelings about Cora and Mabel, and I tried to put myself in Mabel's shoes. I thought about Mabel as a slave, I thought about Mabel as a mother, and I thought about Mabel as a human. As a slave, I would imagine that daily Mabel woke up and wondered and dreamed about what it would be like to be able to think for yourself, to schedule your own day, to eat what you wanted to eat, and to have something all of your own without worried or being concerned about being beaten, about being killed, or being sold. As a mother, I wondered how in the world could she leave her child behind facing all of the same fears and the same anxieties that she herself was trying to escape. I thought about if Mabel was able to start a new life, if she got married, if she had children of her own again, and did she just pretend that her life on the Randall plantation just never existed and that Cora was never born. Throughout the novel, I also thought about how much hurt Mabel must feel as a mother to have left her child behind. As a human, I could see how one would do anything possible to have a life of freedom. I understand how a human would put themselves or their children in potential danger for a taste of life as promised to us spiritually and by the Constitution of the U.S. As I think about the novel, particularly the part of escaping slavery for freedom, I think about all the people who risked their lives or the lives of their children to escape the hardships of their current situations in other countries to come to America. I could relate the story of Mabel and Cora to the families of the mothers that send their children in boats in the middle of oceans and seas, and the boats aren't designed to travel through a river safely. I could see the story of Mabel and Cora in the husbands and wives that separate themselves, escaping gang and sex trafficking and drug-infested countries to come to this country to have a little taste of a better life. And they go through dangerous journeys. They put themselves in death's way, in harm's way. But because what they are going to, just to have a taste of that, is a little bit better, much better than what it is that they're living in. As we continue to read, we learn the fate of Mabel, that she indeed did not abandon Cora and that she had all intentions of returning to the plantation. But for Mabel, even knowing that if she was caught, she could be killed, but the few hours of freedom that she had would be worth it. She wanted to have a taste of freedom so that she could share with her daughter what freedom felt like and use it as a way to encourage her to stay strong in this terrible world of slavery that they existed in. And that one day, if Cora stayed strong, that she too could have freedom. As you read the novel, imagine that you are Cora or Mabel or Caesar or any of the others. Life as a slave is something that we can't imagine, but since we know freedom, we have to be able to understand the desire of Mabel to have that too, and how it was worth the risk for her that even though she lost her life, she for once was free too.